Remember, Rakesh Prabhu, you're the first. Yes, thank you. You're the first one. Yeah, can you please start?
In the banks of Padmavati Rampur village, there lived a Brahman, Tapan Mishra. He was very studious, had a lot of queries and wanted to know more. What is the focus, purpose, and conclusion of life?
So, Tapan Mishra, the story starts with Tapan Mishra. Raghunath Bhatta is actually Tapan Mishra's son. So, Tapan Mishra was a Brahmin, and he had all these questions like a normal human will have, right? What's the focus of my life? What I should be doing? All these questions. So, while he was having these questions in his mind, second in line, who is second? Raseshekar Prabhu.
Yes, Mataji. What is the goal of life and how to achieve the goal? And what is that which gives happiness to a jiva? Very disturbed and doubtful.
Next. I think Mani Bhushita Mataji, because Janani Mataji is not on the screen.
Oh, okay. Bright, great personality came to his dream to meet Nimai Pandit in Rampur village. The link is there, database. CC Adi Leela 16, chapter 12 verse till 17.
So if anyone wants to know where this particular information is taken, everything, whatever I'm presenting is not only from one book, it's taken from different books, and these books are written by these Shatta Goswamis only. So yeah, when he had this question in his mind, so many questions, someone told him that there would be this bright personality who's going to come and visit our village. You can meet him and ask these questions. Who is he? He is Nimai Pandit. Next, please.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Nimai Pandit said for Krishna Bhakti, there are so many questions like. Do you want me to read Mataji next?
Yeah, so these are the questions which Nimai Pandit has answered to Tapan Mishra. So Tapan Mishra, obviously, he went in front of Nimai Pandit. You know who is Nimai Pandit? Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's before sannyas name. Yeah. So, and so Nimai Pandit has actually put down these questions, that these may be your questions and these are a valid question for a human to ask. So what are those? Yes, Mathaji.
Who should we praise as our God? Who has the right to do bhajan? What kind of consciousness one have to do bhajan? What is the nature or characteristics of a jiva and the super soul? Bhajaniya Ishvara. What is our connection with tall living entities? What is the essence of a jiva towards eternal attachment? Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Next, Prabhu.
Yes, Mataji, sorry. So when we meet next, till then keep chanting. Your heart will be cleaned to understand spiritual philosophy. Your inquisitiveness will be satiated.
So these are the questions Nimai Pandit has said to Tapan Mishra, and said, look, I am going, because Nimai Pandit was actually traveling from Navadvip to, where was he traveling? He was traveling from Navadvip to Vrindavan, and while his way, he had a break in that Rampur village. So he said, look, I'm going to continue my travel, but what you should be doing is go home, keep doing your work, whatever your duties are, but keep chanting. And your heart will be cleansed. When you chant, your heart will be cleansed, and slowly, slowly, all these questions will be satiated.
Mataji, what is the meaning of tall living entities, Mataji?
Oops.
Here,
what is our connection with tall living entities? I think it's talking about the heavenly planets. or
Okay.
what is our connection with the heavenly planets Jivas.
Okay.
That's a bit higher, but then if you start from the top, who should we praise as our god? Like there are so many gods, right? Everyone is, this is as per our Ishtadev, this is as per our Ishtadev. Everyone's Ishtadev is different, every god is different, everyone is maintaining their different kind of rituals. So this was the first question. Then who has the right to do bhajan? Can we all do bhajan? These were the questions Tapan Mishra had in his mind, and he's having in his mind, but he's not able to ask. But understanding Nimai Pandit is the supreme personality, he knew. So that's why he put down these questions. So who has the right to bhajan? So the qualification of a disciple or a qualification of a student. Then what kind of consciousness one have to do bhajan? So as per our as you all know, as per our consciousness, we follow certain rituals, certain devtas. People who are very passionate, they will be praising Durga Ma or Lakshmi Ma, just like how you see Amitabh Bachchan. He's one of the very popular being, but he's also a very ritualistic person. He does bhajan, he does kirtan, he does do home programs, but based on what? Based on devtas, based on getting more money to please the demigods. So that's why what kind of consciousness one must have. That consciousness, what Amitabh Bachchan is having also is a good. It's not right or wrong. But based on what his consciousness is, his bhajan is dependent on it. So Tapan Mishra's question is, okay, fine. He is also a good devotee. And I see another person who is sitting outside the temple. He also does bhajan. Basically, he's trying to understand what's the difference between these two bhajans. So what Nimai Pandit is trying to explain is what kind of consciousness leads us to our bhajan. Then the fourth question is what is the nature or characteristics of a jiva and a super soul, which is bhajaniya Ishwara. So again, the before two were the characteristics of a characteristics or qualification of a student. Then this one is the characteristics of a jiva. So not student, not guru, but as a jiva. It can be bird, it can be fish. As a jiva, and the super soul. What is the connection? So for animals, the connection is different. For humans, the connection is different. So that's why our bhajaniya Ishwar, who should be our bhajaniya Ishwar? Can we do bhajan of everyone? Can we have all the gods? Can we please all the devatas? All that falls under this fourth question, which is the nature and characteristics of a jiva and the connection of super soul, with the connection of super soul. What is our connection with tall living entities? I think tall living entities is the heavenly devtas. So what is our connection with them? They are also jivas, we are also jivas. But how come they are staying in heavenly planets and they have got a lot of mystic powers than us? Because of the consciousness, because of the karmas. They have taken the position as a heavenly denizens, and we are still here. So both are jivas. Now, what is the essence of jiva towards eternal attachment, etc.? So these were all questions which Tapan Mishra had, and when he met Nimai Pandit, with Nimai Pandit's satiated statement that go home, keep chanting, keep doing things what you're doing, and slowly this will be your questions will be satisfied inside your heart. So when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu took sannyas at the age of 24, who is next for reading?
Me, Mathaji.
Yeah.
At 24, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu took sannyas, Leela of Jharkhand animals dancing on Harinam. Hare Krishna.
Yeah, that Leela most of you know, right? It's not a very unknown story. Okay, Bhagavata Prabhu, Hare Krishna. I'm seeing you for first time.
Hare Krishna Maharaji.
Have I pronounced your name correctly?
That is, yes, I think, right.
Bhagavata.
Bhagavata Das.
Bhagavata.
Yeah.
Okay. So you are after Manoharini Mataji in line, like reading. I'm just
Okay, yeah, I was
doing
thinking
all.
of what's the sequence, but okay,
Yeah.
thank
So just now Pran Pyari Mataji read, after that Manoharini Mataji, and then you.
you, Manasvi.
Bravo. Okay. Um, Yeah, so the story of how Harinam, how Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is such a touchstone that whoever sees him, whoever comes into his association, their heart changes. And that's why, that we have Namo Mahavadanyaya. Yeah, he's such a magnanimous heart that he doesn't even see the patrata, he doesn't even see our qualification. Are we ready to take Harinam? Are we the right person? Do we have the eligibility to have, take Harinam? He doesn't see that, just distributes it freely. Take it. That's why we go on street doing Harinam. And it's not only jivas like us, it's also the ghosts, the beings which doesn't have body and they are wandering in this world. They also get purified through this Harinam. So Harinam is not for jivas like us or ants and animals or cockroaches. It's also for this a different dimensional jivas, sort of. Okay, so next reading, please.
Oh, Revati, do you want to try? No. Reached Varanasi at Manikarnika Ghat, met Tapan Mishra, informed that he is staying at Chandrasekhara's house. So Veda-based reference.
Yeah. So at Tapan Mishra's place, he was wanting to be more in association of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and he was looking for it. So one day he came to know that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is in Varanasi, and he is at Chandrasekhar's house. So Chandrasekhar is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's very old friend. Next, Bhagavata Prabhu.
Tapan Mishra's only son, Raghu, born Vikram Samvant 1582, Padmavati Bank in Rampur village, help in cooking, eating the uchishta, and massaging Lord's feet after meal.
Yeah, so when Tapan Mishra came to know that Mahaprabhu is staying at Chandrasekhar's house, Tapan Mishra said to Mahaprabhu that fine, you're staying at Chandrasekhar's house, but please promise me that you are not going to take prasadam at anyone's house. You are only going to take prasadam at my place. So he's a sannyasi. He said, okay, fine. And people used to just, when they used to see such a, young and vibrant, and, his aura used to be like, his face is this much, but the light used to just lit everywhere around his face. Such a divine personality. Everyone used to see and tell him, oh, please come, please come. So these are the characteristic of a Vaishnava householder, that whenever they see a Brahmana or whenever they see a preaching devotee, they must invite them for prasadam. So they used to all call him, come, please have prasadam at our place. And Mahaprabhu, all he used to say, no, I'm sorry, I've already been booked for prasadam. So this is how Tapan Mishra called Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu started to come to Tapan Mishra's place and take prasadam there. So when Tapan Mishra used to serve Mahaprabhu, what his young boy, 10 years old young boy, he used to do, all he used to do is whatever Mahaprabhu has finished eating, and it's an etiquette for a sannyasi or a senior devotee to leave something, not clean the whole plate and get up. They leave. They leave for people like us who can take Uchishta. But I must tell you, this is out of my own experience in life. It's those exalted people who who leave some of the food in their plate. Not for us, please. When we take prasadam, we should clean our plate. And if we leave something, it's not nice. It's not nice for our devotional practice. But for exalted devotees, they leave something for purification of us. So whatever leftover food on the plate is called uchishta. It's a Sanskrit word. So uchishta was taken by this 10-year-old boy. So he used to take this uchishta leftover, and the other task was, after Mahaprabhu used to finish his lunch, he used to have a little chat with the family and other people who were visiting, and then he used to take rest. So when he used to take rest, this little boy, 10 years old, he used to massage Mahaprabhu's feet. So can you imagine, who is taking Uchishta, who is serving Mahaprabhu's feet by massaging it? What would be his consciousness? He has definitely left the attachment to the material world. He has already, stepped ahead of this material plane. Yes, next in line, please. Which is Rakesh Prabhu.
Around under 10 years, he served Mahaprabhu for all those 10 days and lost interest in material world, that is Vairagya.
So for 10 days, Mahaprabhu stayed with Chandrasekhar's place, but had prasadam in Tapan Mishra's house. All that 10 days, this little 10 years old boy had association of Mahaprabhu. And obviously, at a very young age, he has come into Vairagya stage. Next person.
Okay. At the age of 20 years, he left house and went to Nilachal Jagannath Puri.
So when he grew up, by the age of 20 years, he went to Jagannath. Why? Because he came to know that Mahaprabhu is in Jagannath Puri. When he stayed with Mahaprabhu 1 month, 2 months, and he stayed with Mahaprabhu for 8 months. So for all these 8 months, when he stayed with Mahaprabhu, Mahaprabhu has seen him day and night throughout. And all these 8 months, he could understand what kind of a personality this little boy has, who is 20 years old. Now Mahaprabhu is talking to Raghunath Bhatta, saying, you must go back home and serve your parents. So he started crying, no, Mahaprabhu, I don't want to go back. I'm happy with you and I want to stay with you. I want to serve you. He said, no, Raghunath, your duty is, you're being the only son of your parents, your duty is to go and serve them. So please go and serve your parents. And the time will come when you will have this understanding of how you should come and how you should progress in your spiritual life. Till then, you should be in association of all Bhagavatas, read Bhagavatam, discuss about Bhagavat, and all you should do is Bhagavat Katha. So he got instructed from Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, so he goes back and he started taking care of his parents as per Mahaprabhu's instruction. So now after when his parents died, he comes back and he wanted to stay with Mahaprabhu. Mahaprabhu said, no, you go back to Vrindavan now and help Rupa Goswami and Sanatan Goswami in their work. So now Rupa Goswami and Sanatan Goswami were already writing, looking for different places, Leela Sthalis and all. But what he used to do is, he used to get all these granthas which these two brothers used to write, he used to get them and he used to sing. Who is next in line?
He personally didn't write any literature work, but whatever Rupa and Sanatana Goswami used to write, he used to sing them in different notes, and all he used to do is sing Bhagavad. When he used to sing Bhagavad, even Rupa and Sanatana used to enjoy his narration. That was his personality.
Yeah. So even Devta's guru Brihaspati, he used to praise how Raghunath Bhatta used to sing. That was his only work and task in this Mahaprabhu's Leela. He whatever literature these two brothers used to write, he used to sing it in a different way, and the way he used to sing, even the stone would cry, even the stone would melt. There are so many stalwart singers in our history in India who would make thunderstorm, who would make white clouds rain, things like that. So it's actually come from Raghunath Bhatta, the way he used to sing. He had two disciples. So when the king of Jaipur, Man Singh, came to know that how well he sings, and it's not just how well he sings, the king of Jaipur also understood, and he felt that song, his singing, so deep in his heart that he wanted to make him as his spiritual master. So this is how Jaipur's king Man Singh became his disciple, and he got another disciple, Gadadhar Bhatt. He's from South India. So because Jaipur's king is king, he's rich, he said, Gurudev, I want to do something for you. Now remember, in our past story, we know Sanatan Goswami had his Prana Dhana Govind, Radha Govindji, no, sorry, Radha Madan Mohan temple built, right? Now, because Rupa Goswami's, Radha Govind Dev Ji's temple, there was no temple, it was just in a small hut. So now he tells, Raghunath Bhatt says to Man Singh, King Man Singh, Raja Man Singh, that go and build a very nice Bhavya Mandir for Govind Dev Ji. So now, when he built, how many of you have seen Govind Dev Ji temple in Vrindavan? Yeah. So the the size of the temple now is actually 75% what we are seeing. Why? Because there is a story. Now, this is the time when it was Mughals' time, and this temple was such a build in such a height. It was like, where is it? It is in Vrindavan. From Vrindavan, it used to be seen from Agra. This temple used to be seen. There was, every evening lamp. The lamp used to get lit up, and the Agra people could see the temple's light. So this king, Agra's king, he sees that temple. Do you know which king is it? Is it Akbar or Jahangir?
Aurangzeb?
Aurangzeb, next generation. So when Aurangzeb saw this nice light, and he started thinking, I'm the king. Whatever I do, it should be seen by everyone. Whatever I do, it should be praised by everyone. How come this Hindu temple is being seen? So he sends his thousands of soldiers to break that temple. So the people started breaking the temple from top. After breaking few levels, Hanumanji couldn't see. Hanumanji couldn't stay any longer quiet. So when few of the levels got broken up by these Mughal soldiers, Hanumanji roared. He couldn't stay any longer. He roared like a thunderstorm, and all these soldiers, some of them, they fell down, they broke their hand, they broke their legs, some of them died also. With fear, they all flee. They said, no, 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 we are not going to break. Whatever we have broken, that's enough. Let's go and tell to the Mughal, the king of Mughal, that, okay, we have done, this is what is happening. So everyone got scared, and that is how this much peace is left for us to see. That's Govind Dev Ji, built by Raja Man Singh. So now, Raghunath Bhatta was one of the Goswami who basically did not write any literature. He only had these two disciples. He lived for 45 years in Vrindavan and left. When I say Vikram Samvat, it's actually the Hindu calendar, not, it's the lunar calendar, not the solar calendar. So 1626.
Mathaji,
Yeah.
he was born Vikram Samvat 1582 and he passed away in Vikram Samvat 1626. So that is only 44 years. So something is not right, because if he lived in Vrindavan itself 45, so I'm sure he lived longer than 44 years. Numbers are not matching.
Yeah. True. Thank you. Okay. Who wants to sing this one? May not be in sequence, that's fine. Just unmute yourself and start singing. Come on, two singers.
I'll try, Mathaji.
Both of them now.
No, I was just reading what have to. I forgot that tune. Kujot kujot kokilahams saras ganau kirne mayura ke kole nanaratna nibadamula vitapa Shri Yukta Vrindavane Radha Krishnam Aharnisham Prabhajato Jivartha Davayo Mudha Vande Rupa Sanatana Raghu Yugo Shri Jiva Gopalaka. Thank you.
Can anyone read the meaning, please?
Hallelujah.
Yes.
I offer my respectful obeisances unto the six Goswamis, namely Sri Rupa Goswami, Sri Sanatana Goswami, Sri Raghunatha Bhatta Goswami, Sri Raghunatha Dasa Goswami, Sri Jiva Goswami, and Sri Gopala Bhatta Goswami, who were always engaged in worshipping Radha Krishna in the transcendental land of Vrindavan, where there are beautiful trees full of fruits and flowers, which have under their roots all valuable jewels. The Goswamis are perfectly competent to bestow upon the living entities the greatest boon of the goal of life. Hare Krishna.
So Kujata means nicely singing, the birds like Kokila. So Kujata, Kokila, Hamsa, Saras, they are all names of the birds. Gana Kirne, Mayura Kule. Mayura is peacock. And they all sing. So how is the Vrindavan? So Vrindavan is not like, dirty, open, what do you call the sewers open. That's not Vrindavan. This is how Vrindavan was. It was the nice breeze and nice song of different beautiful birds. Nana Ratna. Ratna means the jewels. Different jewels, like in earth, the different jewels would be fruits, the vanaspati, the nicely big tall trees which gives shade, all those. Aharnisha, where is Aharnisha? Nana Ratna Nibaddha Moola Vitapa Shri Yukta Vrindavane. So all these different Nana Ratna were Yukta. Vrindavan was having all these different beautiful birds who are singing and making the environment very pleasant. The ratnas, the different vegetations, and in there Radha Krishnam Ahar Nisham. In that place, day and night. Ahar Nisham means Nisham is night. Ahar. So day and night, 22 hours. What they were used to do, Radha Krishna's Prabha Jato, they used to sing Kirtan. Jivarthado Yo Muda. They used to sing 22 hours the bhajans and used to make others pleasant too. So not only those nice singing, nice, Nana Ratna of vegetation, also the Shata Goswamis used to sing, and because of their singing, the environment used to get more purified. And that was pleasing to any jiva. So not only just human, also those, Kokila, Hamsa, Saras, all those vanaspatis, it is pleasing to them too. So now we come to Raghunath Das Goswami. So Raghunath is one name, but before we had Bhatta, he was a 10 years old who got association of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and this is Das. Sorry, again, this one is going out. So even Raghunath Das, at a very young age, he was Vairagi, kind of. He never had any interest in any of material attachments. But guess what? He was the son of one of the biggest zamindar of Bengal, and that landlord used to have lot of money. So, who is next in line in reading?
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
Rasa Manjari, also Rati Manjari and Bhanumati Manjari.
So the Nitya Leela's name, Raghunath Das, is actually Bhanumati Manjari. Next in line.
Landlord of 7 big villages were Hiranyagarbha and Govardhanam Majumdar. Very rich, 800k gold coins every month. Vipul Sampati. Raghunath Das was born on Vikram Samvant 1416. Jilla Hogli, Karanpur village by Govardhan Das.
So Raghunath Das is son of Govardhan Das. And who is Govardhan Das? It's like 800,000 gold coins every month. That was his capacity. So he was very rich. All this little boy, Raghunath Das, used to have different servants around him. Yes, next, please.
From a young age, he was not interested in Vishaya Shukh material life. Was in association of Haridas Thakur, desired to meet Mahaprabhu. Father arranged, stayed with Mahaprabhu for 7 days in Panihati, still not satisfied. Family forcibly got him married to a beautiful girl. Hare Krishna.
I felt like I should just put everything in a bullet point and finish it because the story is so long. You can easily make a movie out of it. So this boy, he was at a very young age. He had no interest in, gulli danda or ludo or something which our kids play. So all he used to just cry, yeah, I want to meet with, and he didn't know because he's a young boy, little boy. Someone just told him that, there is this great personality, Mahaprabhu. He's visiting nearby village and he's giving nice Bhagavad Katha. And there are a lot of people. So somehow he came, he got that interest that I want to go and see this great personality, who he is. So he stopped doing his regular jobs, and father, mother, his uncle, everyone got scared. What happened? Why is he not properly following his thing? So he was very young. He said, I want to meet Mahaprabhu. I want to meet Mahaprabhu. So father said, okay, fine. He's crying. He's whinging. Just let him go. He's a young boy. Let him go. So 7 soldiers here and there, 4 people carrying the palanquin, and he's going. He goes, he meets Mahaprabhu. When he goes to Panihati is the place between Kolkata and Mayapur, in between. Not exactly in between. Later Rakesh Prabhu will ask, Mathaji, how exactly? Somewhere, yeah. So he goes and he meets 7 days he stays with Mahaprabhu. And guess what? If Mahaprabhu is its touchstone, and 7 days he stayed with Mahaprabhu, he's already a Virakta child. Now he stays with him. He got a taste of bhakti. There's no way he's going back and doing his regular chores, which his father and uncle are expecting him to do. So somehow Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, no, you can't stay with me. You have to go back. Please go back and, stay with your parents. So he goes back. And again, he doesn't have any interest. He's just like, madman who's just looking into one place, so staring at one place for long. So he's a rich man, and all these people around him, around Govardhan Majumdar, they say, you know what, your boy is young. Why don't you get him married? Look for a good, beautiful girl and get him married. Once he starts, taking care of this woman, their nana, desires, he'll forget about it. So, okay, fine. People are saying, parents agree. They look for a beautiful girl, and the girl was really beautiful. She's like an apsara. Forcefully, they got him married. So, with this marriage, they thought that our Raghunath Das is going to bring us joy. As soon as he got married, he started running away from his beautiful wife. Somehow days passed by and he got another escape and he went to Mahaprabhu again. Who is next in line? Sorry.
It's me, Mathaji.
Yeah, thank you.
Again escaped family and went to Mahaprabhu. Mahaprabhu says, be sthira, do your family duties. If you are destined to enjoy the material life, then enjoy it with being detached.
So now, sorry Mathaji, that was cut off and you read it very clearly. Thank you. Yeah, again he got escaped, after marriage. And again he went back to Mahaprabhu. Now this time Mahaprabhu got really upset. He chastises him, Raghunath Das. He says, don't be a Markat Vairagi. So now Markat Vairagi is a word which is equivalent to monkeys. How you see monkeys jump from one branch to another? Yeah. And there are several other propensities and characteristics of monkey which calls this Markat Vairagya word. Now, what Mahaprabhu is telling him that you should not be only coming to a conclusion, right? I want the conclusion of life is leaving this material world, leaving the attachments, and going back to the Godhead. Don't jump into the conclusion. Try to go through the conclusion. So, what does that means? It means try to learn through life. Don't just jump and come. Always you're coming and staying with me. Don't do that. Be sthira. Sthira, gambhira. These are the qualities of a Vaishnava. Sthira and gambhira means someone who is balanced, who is not mad when he gets happy or he gets overly joyed, and who is not very sad when things don't fall into place, when there are challenges which is beyond his capacity. That is Gambhira and Sthira means. So Mahaprabhu is telling Raghunath Das is you have to first get yourself sthira. So not only sthira in your life, but also sthira in your spiritual practice. Once you get sthira in your spiritual practice, you will then be able to execute your devotional service, which is following the spiritual path. So please go back. Now Mahaprabhu is again instructing him, go back, help your parents, make them happy, take their blessings, and then you will find way to come to me. So now he's thinking, okay, I have to be dhira. I have to make my family people, especially my father, satisfied. So he goes back. He started taking his interest in business because that's where his father's business was, landlord. And then when he started doing business in the morning, he went to the office. Father got really happy. Oh, my son has changed. I've got my son back. And he was doing his chores, and the days were passing very nicely. Now, one day, as a part, because he is now being visible to people, one day the temple priest, comes to his help. He says, "Oh, you know what? No, the family priest comes to Raghunath Das saying, one of the temple priest is going. He's not having interest to do the puja and rituals, morning rituals, evening rituals anymore. We don't have anyone. I don't have anyone. And if he leaves tonight, there won't be anyone to do the rituals for tomorrow. Can you please help?" So he says, okay, now for Raghunath Das, his parents, when they saw that Raghunath Das has changed, he's showing interest in material things, he's showing interest in business. What they had done is they have kept 2 soldiers always 24 hours, 7 days a week with him. So these 2 soldiers are listening the conversation between the family priest and Raghunath Das. So these 2 soldiers thinking, oh, he's going to go with the family priest, he'll come back. So this was the first time after he met Mahaprabhu and started helping in family chores. This was the first time when Raghunath Das was without any soldiers. So all he was with his priest. So he went back, he spoke to this priest who was leaving the village. He convinced him, he brought him back. So the priest went back to his place, and the Kul Guru also went back to his ashram. So now Raghunath Das was all alone. He thought, if I go back to my home, I'll again have to get along with all these things, which I'm not interested in. How about from here, I go back to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu? So he thinks of Chaitanya, and he doesn't come back. That was the last he went back to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So before that thing, I think there is this story. So twice when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said to Raghunath Das that don't come to me, don't stay with me, do your duties, he was very morose. He was like, what wrong I'm doing that Mahaprabhu is not accepting me? So one day in the village, they were all calling different news. Those days there was no internet, there was no BBC or something news channel. The Gramya Katha used to happen in one of the corners, one of the meeting point of 4 roads. So there they were talking about, we saw Nityanand Mahaprabhu, he's close by, so he's again in Panihati. Nityanand Prabhu is in Panihati. Let's go and let's listen to his kirtan. Now Raghunath Das came to know, and he said, because the last visit with Mahaprabhu said that there will be a time, and the super soul residing in your heart will guide you to understand your devotional path. So he thinks that this is the guidance. I need to take guidance from Nityanand Mahaprabhu. So he again goes with his servants, soldiers, and he sees Nityanand Mahaprabhu is far away standing. I have a picture. No. Oh, here, the second one. He's very far standing, but his aura is coming up. Not the second, the last picture, sorry. His aura was visible, and Raghunath Das was standing far behind with his soldiers and servants. And from a very far, he just paid Dandavat. So among all these crowd, Nityanand Mahaprabhu spotted him. And he spotted him, and he said, what? Who is next? Reading.
Meeting with Nityanand Prabhu, Krishna without Guru, thief, punishment by Nityanand Prabhu, Dand Utsav, though he chida Panihati, went back home.
So now at this time when Nityanand Prabhu sees him doing the obeisances, he shouts, thief, thief, chor, chor, chor. So everyone looks, who is Nityanand Prabhu is saying chor? But no, grab him, bring him close to Nityanand Prabhu. So they grab him with his servants and soldiers, and they brought him close to Nityanand. Nityanand Prabhu says, you're a thief. And he said, I am a thief. I am son of a landlord. What have I, taken from? What have I stolen from you? So Nityanand Prabhu says a very nice philosophy here. What Nityanand Prabhu says is related to Guru, the importance of Guru. Nityanand Prabhu says, see, Mahaprabhu is my pranadhana, and you are taking pranadhana without asking me, so you are a thief. So you're going directly to Mahaprabhu without taking my permission. So Nityanand Prabhu is a Guru epitome, and Pranadhana is Krishna, Mahaprabhu. So to understand, you cannot reach Krishna directly. You need to have Guru's mercy. Without Guru's mercy, you cannot understand Krishna Tattva. So Nityanand Prabhu gives him his blessing, and then he gets, obviously, then Dahi Chida. He says, because you're a thief, you have stolen. And again, you all are leader in some aspect of your life or even in our association. We know how we should engage an individual based on their capacity. Someone may have a lot of money, so we can use their money. Someone may have a good skills. We can use their skills in different ways to please the Lord and to please the devotees. So what Nityanand Prabhu saw, he is rich. money is not a problem. So he gave him a punishment. Okay, you have to deal with this punishment, and the punishment is feed everyone here doi chira. And that's why that day has become a prominence in Vaishnava calendar as a doi danda utsav or doi chira utsav. So there are two different ways of eating that chira. Chira is flat rice, right? Poha. What do you call flattened rice?
Yeah, it's a yogurt and
Not yogurt, the rice. I'm talking about the rice.
mixture. Chida is a yogurt and mixture of this
Okay.
flat rice mixed with
Poha.
it.
Poha, yeah, isn't it? It's
Yeah.
poha or some other word, also flattened rice something. So either the poha, that flat rice, chira, which is chura, is mixed with milk, banana, or mango, and milk, banana, mango, or the second way is it's mixed with doi. Doi is yogurt. So yogurt, chura, banana, coconut, and jaggery. 5 items. So what they have done is they have digged a big hole, cleaned it up, nicely sanitized it, and they have put a lot of yogurt in it, a lot of coconut, freshly grated coconut, a lot of jaggery, and the flattened rice. And they have fed entirely everyone with a nice big gala kirtan. So that was a festival now. That's everyone, we all have this festival. So now the next time when Raghunath Das goes and meet, which is this story, I actually sorry mixed it up, which is this story that go back, take care of your family, and when he meets his guru, and guru says that the family guru, the guru says that priest is running away, and when he satisfied the priest and the guru, they all went. When now he goes back to Mahaprabhu accepts him. And then he understands that philosophy that without Guru, Krishna is not possible. So now Mahaprabhu accepts him, and he stays with Mahaprabhu in Jagannath Puri for 16 years. Now, in 16 years, Mahaprabhu were telling him different instructions. Among those instructions was don't store, don't have a habit of storing. You have to understand the mendicant, the properties of mendicant, and he was following as per what Mahaprabhu was saying. One day, he so he was actually standing in front of the Sinhadwar of Jagannath Puri, and he used to beg for alms. For one day, he stopped asking for alms, and Mahaprabhu can't see him anymore. So he asked one of his servant, Govind, go and see what Raghunath Das is doing. So he comes back and he says, "Oh, Mahaprabhu, this is what Raghunath is doing. What is he doing?" He would wait for the Simhadar to close and the dustbin close to that door. He would collect the dustbin from there. He would go home and wash it and separate the rice and the dirt, and that rice he used to eat. So see the sacrifice of these Goswamis. Eh? We think we have left this job, we have left this house, we have left this place. He is a rich boy. He was only one son of Govardhan Majumdar, and he was a landlord's son. He left that, and what is he eating? He's eating not only the leftovers but from the dustbin. So looking at that, the first picture is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu got really sad and he was in tears. He goes back to Raghunath Das and he says, Raghunath, you are eating that? Such an auspicious one? Give me. You are the only one eating it. Share with me. So Mahaprabhu is Nale Pedala. He's one step ahead. No, Raghunath Das is saying, you are getting cooked food, nicely fresh food. Why are you looking at mine? No, Mahaprabhu, I can't give you this dirty thing. And he says, no, please give me little, please give me. And he will not. So he grabbed it and he ate. Now he asks Raghunath Das that why are you doing this? standing there and getting little alms is enough for you. Why are you doing this? So Raghunath Das says very nice thing to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, that Mahaprabhu, when I'm standing in front of the Simha Dwar and looking at each person going, all I'm thinking is, I'm going to get some, food from him. I'm going to get some money from him. I'm going to get some this from him. All my thought is what I'm going to get out of this yajma. For that particular time, I would not think of Krishna, and I don't want that. So that's why I'm going to stop begging for alms and I'm going to do this way. Mahaprabhu felt really, really sad, and he said, okay, you now go to Vrindavan and help Rupa Goswami and Sanatan Goswami, help them in their seva, and that would be my that would help, that would please me. Mahaprabhu says. Now Raghunath Das didn't wanted to part from Mahaprabhu, so he started crying. No, I don't want to go. I don't want to go. So Mahaprabhu says, look, you have to go. You take this. Oh, before that, there's another story, good one. When he was doing like this, is begging alms before this particular picture. When he was begging alms, as a landlord's son, everyone knew who is he. So the story goes to the father that, oh, your son is begging. And he said, oh my God, my son is begging. So he sends a lot of money, a lot of food for Raghunath, and with a lot of, cook, not only the not only the recipe, but also the cook who is going to cook. And Raghunath says, oh no, this is not the reason I'm here. But he couldn't reject. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says, whatever comes, just use it in devotional service. So don't reject things. There's another understanding, another lesson for us. So what he started doing is, he started cooking for Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Nice, good food. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu had this prasadam offered by Raghunath Das, and all of a sudden he stopped. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says, why did you stop all of a sudden? Then he says that this money is not my earned money. This is earned by my father. I don't know what sinful activities he have done and brought this money. If I am cooking from his money, it is a sinful offering from me to you. So hence I'm going to stop. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu understands this, and he says, yes, anything touched by a snake becomes poison as well. So yes, that's why you will hear this, people say that there are so many Bhagavatam, there are so many Bhagavad Kathas going on in India. Every corner, every temple is having this Saptah, Bhagavad Saptahi ki, good things going on. But someone asked this question, that why we should only concentrate on, the Parampara Guru's lectures. For that sake, why only ISKCON Bhagavatam we should hear? Because ISKCON is coming as per the parampara. This is compared to this one, that when a snake touches milk, the property of milk doesn't change. The milk itself stays the same. But when the snake touches the milk, which is like good in calcium, rich in protein, rich in vitamins, it's so much minerals, it changes into a poison. It says milk, it is white, but it is a poisonous. Would you drink that milk which is touched by a snake? If you don't drink that milk, it's the same philosophy, it's the same analogy which is here, that we should not be hearing Bhagavad Gita or Bhagavatam or Bhagavad Gita from a person who is doing that just for the sake of money, not for the parampara, not for pleasing his guru, something like that. So anything which is touched by sinful people is also gives us the contamination consciousness. So after that, he got instructions by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to go to Vrindavan. So he went to Vrindavan, and the place where he stayed was at the corner of Radha Kund. There are two beautiful stories on this. So all he used to do is chant. Next to the Radha Kund, he used to sit there no hut, nothing, just sit there and chant. So one day, it was a forest, right? Vrindavan was that time a forest, not now. One day, a lion comes in to drink water from nearby. If you remember, Radha Kund is near to a river, right? So the lion sees beautiful young boy. All he sees is a flesh to eat. He goes to eat Raghunath Das, but someone stood behind Raghunath Das, a big, strong body with a strong stick. Looking at that, the lion runs away. But this whole vision was seen by Rupa Goswami from far away. That lion is approaching, and this young boy with his eyes closed, because for him doesn't matter what's happening, who's looking, what's the time of the day. All he was like concentrating on the names, closing his eyes with his chanting made. He's just chanting, chanting, chanting. So that was one scenario. Another one was it was in the midday, 1 o'clock, noon, and it was crouching sun, strong sun, and he was not sitting under any tree. He was sitting next to the Radha Kund. And sitting next to the Radha Kund, all he was doing was chanting, closing his eyes. The sun was so strong that his head has started changing color. Looking at that in this second picture is some beautiful lady, which is Radharani, comes in and puts her, the pallu, the saris, to shade him from that crouching sun. Now again, this vision is seen by Sanatan Goswami. So both these brothers says, this is not nice. So they go and talk to Raghunath Das that, brother, please build yourself a small hut. Doesn't matter what is it made of, but be in a hut, be in a shelter. He said, no, I don't need anything. For him, he just want to chant and get his life, finish his life. Then they explain, look, this is what happened. 2 instances. You are making Lord come down to serve you. We are here to serve them, not taking service from them. Looking at that, Raghunath Das felt very ashamed of himself. He thinks, I'm not supposed to take service from Lord, and I'm taking service from, okay, I'll make myself a hut. So when he thinks of making a hut for himself, he thinks, I am thinking of myself. I haven't done a single thing for Radha and Krishna. Let me make a nice kunda. I'm sitting next to Radha Kund. Let me make a nice kunda here for the pleasure of Radha and Krishna. He was just thinking about it. That all of a sudden, a man who have just visited Badrinath, and in Badrinath he pleased his Lord, and Lord Narayan said to him that go and help Raghunath Das in his mission. So he comes down looking for Raghunath Das, and he says, are you Raghunath Das? And he says, yes, I am. Oh, I am being sent here to help you in your thing. I am a rich man. Tell me, how can I help you? And Raghunath Das in his mind, he's thinking, oh, you only give desire and you only completes and fulfills it. Fine, thank you. Can you build a nice Radha Kund? Cover it with the 4 ends, build it nicely. So, with the help of this merchant, with this businessman, he builds Radha Kund very nicely. And then next to Radha Kund was his small hut. This is what the story of Raghunath Das. But when he was leaving from Jagannath, Mahaprabhu gave him 2 things. One is his Gunjamala, which is the long mala, which was actually worn by Krishna 5,000 years ago. And that Gunjamala was taken by different generation, taken care and then brought to Mahaprabhu. So Mahaprabhu was wearing it, and he wore it for good amount of time with a Govardhan Shila. He also had a small Govardhan Shila. So he gave these 2 things to Raghunath Das to look after it. So with those 2 things, he comes to Radha Kund. And who is next in line? I think Rakesh Prabhu. build Sri Radha Kund in the next line.
5 books, Granthi, Shri Stavavali, Shri Dan Keli, Chintamani, Shri Shri Mukta Charitra, Shri Vilap, Kusuma,
Kusumanjali.
Kusumanjali, Shri Radha Krishna, Ashtayam Seva.
Ashtayam Seva. These are the 5 books which Raghunath Das has written, and he left his body near Radha Kund only. We have Raghunath Das's Bhajan Kutir and Samadhi next to the corner of Radha Kund. Kaviraj Das Goswami, when he was writing about Raghunath Das, he couldn't explain the end part because he said he doesn't want to write anymore about how much sacrifice Raghunath Das has given to this from him, sacrifice he has done. And he is like the Pashanera Rekha. Like, it's very hard to draw a line on a, not by chalk, but by when you in a sand, when you cut through the sand, it's easy to draw a line with a twig or another stone, but it's very hard to draw a line. So that's why it's written Pashanera Rekha. It was very austere, very austere. He used to do 1000 times Dandavat to all the Vaishnavas. He used to chant Harinam for more than 18 hours. And these were all in a count, not whimsically. Like, they start, they end, I'll do that. No, he was doing it in a proper calculations. And that's the end of Raghunath Das. Pranupiyari Mataji, do you want to try this?
Yes, Mataji, thank you.
Mataji, before that, can I ask a question,
Sorry.
Mataji?
Yes.
So, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has given Gunjmala and Govardhan Shila. What happened to that, Mataji, after that?
Does anyone know? I don't. I think it's no, it's not. It's not in the Samadhi, isn't it, Manibhushita Mataji?
I don't know, but I don't think so. It will be there.
Prabhuji, I'll write your question. I'll get back to you.
No worries, Mataji. Thank you.
Gunjamala and Sheila.
Mataji, I have one question. You said Raghunath Bhatt Goswami he requested a king to build the Radha Govindji temple.
Huh.
Yeah. So,
Raghunath Bhatt.
but Radha Govindji deities were of whom? Sanatan Goswami or this one?
Radha
Sanatan
Govindji is Rupa Goswami.
Goswami. So when you sing that, Pranadhana, hey, so whose name do you say? Like we say Raghunath, this Raghunath Bhatt Goswami or this?
No, what is that song?
We say there's a bhajan actually when we glorify these 6 Goswamis and their temples. We have like this one, how you say Radha Gopinath. So whoever has installed that name, Pranadhana, hey, so that Goswami is Pranadhana. And even Srila Prabhupada has installed some deities. Srila Prabhupada, Pranadhana, hey. So what my question is like, because Raghunath Bhatta Goswami built the temple and the deities were of Rupa Goswami. Whose name?
No. Raghunath Das, he built the temple for Rupa Goswami's Pranadhana.
So we have to Rupa Goswami is only Pranadhana, right? Not Okay, that's good.
Yes, Mataji.
Okay, Mataji, I'm gonna. सांख्य पूर्वक नाम गान नति भी कालावसानी कृतौ नेत्राहार विहारकारी विजितौ चात्यंत दीनौ चयो Radha Krishna Guna Smratir Madhurima Nandena Sammohita Vande Rup Sanatana Raghuyugo Shri Jiva Gopalako. Hare Krishna.
Thank you. Anyone wants to read the meaning? Maybe the next person after Rakesh Prabhu.
Sure, Mataji. I offer my respectful obeisances unto six Goswamis, namely Sri Rupa Goswami, Sri Sanatana Goswami, Sri Raghunatha Bhatta Goswami, Sri Raghunatha Dasa Goswami, Sri Jiva Goswami, and Sri Gopala Bhatta Goswami, who were engaged in chanting the holy names of the Lord and bowing down in scheduled measurement. In this way, they utilize their valuable life in in executing these devotional activities, they conquered over eating and sleeping and were always meek and humble, enchanted by remembering the transcendental qualities of the Lord. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Prabhu. So in the previous slide, when I said that Raghunath Das was one of the very austere disciple of Mahaprabhu, he used to do countings like 1,000 times Vaishnava's Dandavat. So Sankhya Purvaka, they were very careful about measurements, counting. Now, someone might say that, you guys chant with names, you guys chant with numbers, you have got numbers. We do chanting all the time. That is different. But when, say, suppose when money dealing with someone, some vendor, you gave $100 and the cost was something less than $100, wouldn't you count how much you have got? You would, right? So when you are taking care of the money, why not this? Because this is more than money. When we count, we are making sure that we are not doing anything less. That counting is very important. So in the previous slide, Raghunath Das Pandit, how he used to do it. He used to chant counting. He used to do dandavats as per the counting. So the Sankhya counting measurement is very important. Then Nama Gana Nati Bihi. So what were the Sankhya? What we used to do the counting and measurement on? The singing, the glorification, and taking names. Nati Bihi is pranam also. So the taking names, glorifying, doing pranam were all done in a measurement as per the counting. And kala vasani krito. Kala means time. As per the time, avasani means as per the time they used to invest. Avasani, invest. Krito they used to do. Nidrahara vihara kadi. So nidra means sleeping. Vihara means going around, roaming, like we go on holidays. So how many times, where are you going around and going for leisure time? So reduce all those things. Nidra, ahar, sleeping and eating, reduce it. Going around for leisurement, reduce it. Chatyantadino cha yo. So they have vijito, they have worn on eating, sleeping, and their desire to roam around, their desire to explore, their desire to do adventure. So these six Goswamis have worn on these paths, and still they are dino cha yo. And still they are like dinahin. They are like very belittled. They have not shown themselves as someone big or popular or someone who is great exalted devotee. All they are very meek and humble. Radha Krishna Guna Smrite. So they are always singing in Guna and always thinking of Radha and Krishna. Madhurimananda Sammohito. So Sammohito is like mesmerized. They have fully involved. They have enchanted themselves with what? With Radha Krishna's Guna Smriti. With their singing and discussing about their leelas, all they are deep dived into it. Who are they? These are these 6 Goswamis. Oh, my picture hasn't come up. So now we are going to talk about Gopal Bhatta Goswami. So Gopal Bhatta Goswami is a young boy from South India. He's also his eternal leela is Angamanjari and Gunamanjari. Anyone wants who is next in line?
We'll read. Ananga Manjari, also Guna Manjari. Is that all I have to read?
No, the next line.
South Indian village, Tiruchirappalli, Trichy.
Anyone is from South India here? How do you pronounce this?
It is
Tirupalli.
Tiruchirappalli.
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 Yeah.
Trichy.
Yeah.
Where Kaveri River breaks the land and creates an island. Sri Rangam, Sri Ranganath Temple.
So this is just giving a background of where exactly Gopal Bhatt Goswami's story starts. So it's in the place called Sri Rangam, where Sri Ranganath temple is. Nirguna Mathaji, do you want to give the background of how Sri Ranganath came into that place? Please.
Mataji, thank you for giving me. I just heard this story from, I think, Ghanshyam Prabhu classes in one of his CC classes.
Yeah.
In Sri Rangam, the Lord is in the reclining position. He's lying down on the Adishesh like that. But this deity, it is, I think Brahma was meditating on Lord, and the deity, the Lord gave to Brahma, and he was worshipping the deity in Satyaloka. After some years, he was doing, and in the family of is that Rama Ikshvaku, they were, he was doing tapasya. He want to worship the Lord in that position, in that form. Then for his Lord, the lot of tapasya, Brahma passed that deity to Ikshvaku family, and it in that family they were doing worshipping. And when who is that Dashrath Maharaj doing Putra Kamesti Yaga, when he was doing, lot of kings all participated. One of the king from South India, like Tiruchinappalli, he also came and he saw that deity. It was so beautiful. He in his mind he wants to have that deity to worship in Tiruchirappalli. Then, but he couldn't ask that time. He has that intention. But after when Rama, then he went to forest, exile, then Ravana, everything happened. Last when they came back and Pattabhishek happened, Vibhishana also came that time, and Vibhishana said, okay, Rama said, you can go back to Lanka now. It's you need to look after your Lanka. Then Vibhishana said, no, I don't want to go. I don't want to leave you and go. Then that time Rama said, he personally gave that deity, you take this deity and worship him like me, how you want to serve me, you're telling, but you worship and serve this deity. When Vibhishana was taking that, it's very big, and he was taking that Viman, it says Viman is in that language, and he was taking while he was passing near that Tiruchirappalli, Kaveri, the river Kaveri is there, and then he thought, I think he want to do evening rituals. That time he put the deity, and then he went and to finish those things. That time that king who was in Sri Rangam, he was his desire once that Ranganath, that deity needs to come to that place. Then after that he tried to lift, he couldn't move. Then the deity stayed, and after Vibhishana asked, he cried, how can I take him now? Then DT said, you just go, but I will stay here. This is my stand now. I'm gonna stay here, but I will look towards Lanka, because all the temples in the deity's face towards east, but in Srirangam, it's to the south because it's Lanka. Always give blessings and I will look after you from here. You can come and take my darshan and here. And after that, that king there, he built a temple and it's like now still there.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Thank you.
that is the story.
Yeah, yeah. And it said that Sri Ranga temple is 4 miles big. It's quite big temple. There are around 30,000 people can stay. There are 21 doors and 24 gopuras. So the decorations on the top of the doors. So that big is Ranganath temple. So there lived a Brahmana from Belgundi village. His name was Venkat Bhatta. So Venkat Bhatta used to do the rituals, the morning rituals of Ranganath. One day when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu he came to know that South India has a lot of good places and temples there. So Mahaprabhu went on his visit to South India and he came to know this Ranganath temple. So when he looked at Ranganath's deity, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu felt so mesmerized that he started dancing and singing. Looking at a young boy dancing and singing, this Brahmana, Venkat Bhatt, he was doing the morning aarti of the deities. And all he could think in his mind is when this aarti will finish and when I will go back and talk to this young, valiant boy. So somehow he finishes and he goes and meets this young boy who is actually Mahaprabhu. So he says to Mahaprabhu that, where are you from? Where are you staying? If not, then can you please stay with us? I'll come and I'll take you to my home. So he comes to this priest's place, Venkat Bhatt, in which he had a 11 years old son whose name was Gopal Bhatt. So now Mahaprabhu stays in Venkat Bhatt's place, and all these days the same thing what happened to Raghunath Bhatta and Gopal Bhatta. Their stories are same. This 11 years old boy, he had a lot of desires to see Mahaprabhu in a different way, because Mahaprabhu, by this time, Mahaprabhu has taken sannyas, so all he was wearing is orange clothes. But this 11 years old boy, he had these questions, and Mahaprabhu had a servant with him. So this 11 years old boy would ask this servant that how can you give me some more stories of Mahaprabhu when he was young? So this servant of Mahaprabhu, he would say the story of how his Nadia Leela, his Nimai Pandit's Leela, all those stories he would tell him. So now, listening to these Balya Leela of Mahaprabhu, this little boy Gopal Bhatta, he had this immense desire to see the Balya version of Mahaprabhu. So, but obviously he's a sannyasi. He couldn't ask. So all he could do is press his legs, massage his legs, and think about it. Oh, so Mahaprabhu stayed in Venkat Bhatta's place for 1 month. So when it was like 29th day, before the day he was going to leave, 30th day, on 29th day, when Gopal Bhatta was massaging Mahaprabhu's feet, he had this thing in his desire in his mind. Mahaprabhu, he's Sarvavyapi, he knows. So he knew this desire. What he did is he showed all the Bala Leelas, Nadiya Leela, Nimai Leela, all the Leelas to this 11 years old. And he was so satisfied. But there was one instruction Mahaprabhu gave to him that, yes, you saw these Leela, but keep it with you. Don't discuss or voluntarily tell people around. Similarly, in our life also, we have to be careful about the growth in devotional service we get, the experiences in spiritual life we get. We should not discuss and say it in a very colloquial way or a very easy way to others, because people see dreams and people see different personalities in their dreams. They should keep it secret to themselves, because what I believe is, when we talk about it, that I saw my Gurudev in my dreams, or I saw Krishna and Radha in my dream, when I say this thing, what I'm doing is I am pulling my sukritis down. And sometimes, in a very colloquial Hindi way, we say, apni nazar khud hi laga li. So we try to make our own efforts pull down rather than pushing it up. So that's why we should not share too much what the spiritual and devotional goosebumps we get. We should keep it with ourselves, and as per the day goes and our chanting and our association, we understand how to use that thing in our further progress. So after seeing this, after departing from that place, before departing from that place, the next day morning, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu tells this 11 years old boy that I am going, but I have my god brother here in your place, which is your uncle. So stay with your uncle, do Bhagavatam part and Bhagavad Shravan with him, and be under his association and take initiation from him. So Gopal Bhatta Goswami is not initiated by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He is initiated by Prakash Nanda, which is his father's brother, uncle. So as per Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's instruction, he stays with Prakash Nanda Goswami, Prakash Nanda Acharya, Prakash Nanda Saraswati, and he spent quite good number of time with him, understanding the Vedas and Shastras. But over a period of time, Prakash Nanda Saraswati, he goes to, I think he goes to Vrindavan. And there he meets, no, he goes to Varanasi. He goes to Varanasi, and there he somehow get into association with wrong people, which is Mayavadis. And Mayavadi says, what, you're taking name of Lord? Lord is within us only. We are the part and parcel of Lord, so we are also Lord. There is no need of Murti Puja or no need of doing deity worship. So he got interested in that philosophy and he started following them. But Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, when he visited Varanasi, he met Prakash Nanda Saraswati, and he said that when he explained to him that our philosophy is not about just eradicating neti, neti, neti. It's about accepting things also. Kiba mantra dila gosai, japite japite hoila pagol. He says, Prakash Nanda Goswami started laughing at Mahaprabhu because they were god brothers. So he was making jokes at Mahaprabhu that, what, you're taking day and night name of Hari Hari Hari, Hare Krishna you're doing. See, understand this, understand Vedas, understand reading, philosophy. You should be scholar. You're such a young and intelligent boy. And he says, he smiles. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu smiles, and then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says, look, all my Gurudev gave me this nama. I asked him, I want to study these Vedas. But all he said, no, do chanting. The chanting itself is enough. And what is the chanting? Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. By taking this name only, I got so hooked up. I got my goosebumps, and I've understood the whole Vedas. I don't have to read and study. What name you have given? Mahaprabhu is saying to his Gurudev that what name you have given me, this is like a touchstone. It has purified my heart. I don't have any more desires. And by saying these things, basically, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu himself is a touchstone. And when he's saying all these things, that why he's taking Nama, only Nama Sankirtana, Nama Gana, why he's taking that. By hearing this, Prakash Nanda Saraswati changes his mind and he gets cleared of that thought of Mayavadi's understanding. And again, now this time Prakash Nanda Saraswati, he changes his name, because obviously from Mayavadi he came to Vaishnavism, and when he came to Vaishnavism, that's where his name becomes Prabodhananda Saraswati. And he he gave us the story, the grantha, the kirtan, bhajan of that Vamshi Vibhu Shitakara Navaniradabha Arvind, something like that. That is given by Prabodhananda Saraswati. So after that he has given us a lot of books and written by him. I will stop here. We'll continue Gopal Bhatta Goswami in our next class, and I'll finish this Shatta Goswami next class. And from second week, we'll start Nectar of Instruction. Any questions, any discussion, or if I've missed something, please add on. Can you please turn on your videos?
Mathaji, is it Gopal Bhatta Goswami who is the one who did install this Radharamanji?
I haven't gone till there yet. I'll tell you next week.
And
Yes,
one more.
Mataji.
Yeah, right, correct. Because he also got an instruction from Mahaprabhu, right? That he has to go to Nepal, Gandakari River, and something.
Yeah, I'll tell you next week.
Next year. So other thing is like is also Gopal Bhatta when he was little, he had that pastimes. We listen like when he used to his father said like you have to offer the bhoga to the deities, and his father went away for a few days, and then he was offering. Is this Gopal Bhatta Goswami?
Yeah,
Because he
Mataji, I've just touched the Gopal Bhatta Goswami story.
I
I'll
was
check
just
it out.
confused whether it's the same. I know you must be covering, but I was confused whether it is the same Gopal Bhatta or not. Because after then, I think Mahaprabhu visits Gopal Bhatta Goswami. After is that
I
pastime.
haven't finished it, Mataji. I myself haven't finished it. So I'll finish that and then I'll finish with you all.
But no, I was confused whether it's the same Gopal. That's why I asked you.
Maybe.
Because
Maybe
you
Mataji will.
initiation, right? You already got his initiation done. So I was thinking whether this is the same person or not.
Yeah. He's already initiated. Okay. Anybody else? Have I missed anything? Because I'm also learning this Shatta Goswami. Some of you may have full understanding of Shatta Goswami, but still you're so humble you're listening to this class.
No, Mataji. One more question. Vikram Sampad, you said.
Hmm.
So, what is the according to English calendar? What it is like?
I
How many
think
years
as per
difference?
English calendar, it goes 1 century ahead. I'm not pretty sure, but if now it's 21, right? 2021. So as per Vikram Samvat, it would be 19 something. So Vikram Samvat is going behind. The numbers are going behind.
Oh, they're going behind.
The lunar calendar is behind and solar calendar is
Oh,
in
okay,
front.
okay, okay.
So as per Vikram Samvat, today's date would be somewhere around 1904, 1905, something like that. So the calendars are behind.
So
Okay.
as per Vikram Samvat, now it is 2082, Mataji.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's behind. What? 2082?
Yeah, this is what Hindu calendar says. There are 3-4 Samvats. Vikram Samvat is 2082 as of today, and Gujarati Samvat is 2081. Shaka Samvat is 1947, and Kali Samvat is 5126. So I don't know. Just I'm looking at
Wow.
my calendar.
So because why I asked you this question, Mataji, because when these six Goswamis, like you mentioned the year when they appeared, 14,
Yeah.
like example, Raghunath Das Goswami, he appeared in 1416. So that Vikram Sampa.
Okay. So, hey, wasn't recording stopped, Prabhu? You're muted.